going to show you a little tweak to the program which just makes it easier for you to output the results of the die roll. So I'm using a program called Idle. Idle you can download if you just Google it, Idle free, either for Windows or for Mac. And it just allows you to run Python locally on your machine without having to go onto a website. It's very good actually. So just to show you a couple of tweaks that I've done, I'll put this a screenshot of this code onto Google Classroom as well. You'll notice that I've commented in this program, and those comments are really there just to explain what I've done on each segment of the code. And comments are used regularly in programming to explain or justify the code that the programmers put in. And these comments are ignored, if you like, by the program whenever it compiles the code or translates the code into a format that the computer understands. So it ignores anything after the hashtags. So what I've done slightly differently, I've sort of broken it up a wee bit better to make it easier for you to understand. So this is this is importing the random files from the library. This is generating the random dice numbers. And then this is the bit that really is different. What I've done is I've actually outputted, as you'll see in a wee second, I'll output the value of dice 1 to the screen and dice 2 to the screen, and then the total of the dice. And you'll see I've done that in one line of code, and that's called concatenation. Now, to concatenate an integer with bits of string, in other words, characters in inverted commas, you have to use a concept called casting. And casting, what it does is, well, you can't print an integer with a string. So what you have to do is you have to convert the integers to a string, and you do that by putting the letters str, which no surprise is short for string, in front of brackets, and then the integer value you want to convert to a string. So you'll see that that's done 3 times, one for dice 1, one for dice 2, and then again for total dice. Notice the 2 brackets at the end, because you have to encase the integer values in brackets, and then your last bracket closes off your bracket, your print statement. The second difference is, you'll notice, is I've used this / character, which is an escape character. And the escape character allows you to use special reserved letters. In this case, it's the letter N, and what that does is that tells the program to put a new line in. So just to show you what happens, you'll see I've used it there, I've used it there, it's putting in 2 new lines, and I've used it there, it's putting in a line. So if I run this, I must save it first. So dice sim, and I'll save it into my desktop. It's always good to give it a good name. So if I run it, you'll see that it's formatted nicely, and if I click that, then you'll see it just looks a wee bit better. Okay, so I'd like you to have a go at that, and then you can let me know if you have any problems.